What up, though? Your boy Meech, aka the Sea Saint. Hope everyone's doing well. Time for another fragrance video. It is Friday. Your boy is back from vacay. It is time for another edition of First Impression Friday. Today, we are going to talk about a much anticipated fragrance that came in the mail while I was away on my little birthday getaway. I'm very excited to talk about this fragrance. It is associated with one of the most popular content creators in this fragrance space, that being Neeb, aka Aromatics. Today, I'm going to talk about one of his new fragrances. He has several out there now and several more yet to be released. I just saw a video where he talked about some fragrances that he has coming soon, but this was one I was very intrigued to get. Today, we're going to talk about Platine Blanc from the house of Aromatics in partnership with French Avenue. I'm going to, of course, give you guys the accords, the note breakdown, and give you my initial thoughts on the fragrance. Now, I'm recording this on Wednesday. As I record this video, this is my scent of the day. I actually also wore it yesterday. So this is my second day in a row wearing this fragrance, just to get myself a little bit familiar with it so I can talk about it in this video. So here is the box. Really nice presentation. Box opens up like so, and you have what some people may say is a gaudy bottle. I say it is a very nice bottle. I really like this presentation. That white and gold looks very, very nice. This bad boy is shining and sparkly. It says Platine Blanc on the back, and this is almost like brick. Like, it's very like brick like in terms of like how it feels good in the hand. This is definitely, in my opinion, a nice presentation. But let's go ahead and get into the accords, the note breakdown. I will spray this on a tester strip. I'm wearing it as well, as I mentioned. We'll get into all of that. Let's do it right now. So Platine Blanc by French Avenue in partnership with Aromatics is described as an aromatic citric green, fresh, spicy, woody, fruity, and white floral scent. Your top notes are mint, lime, lemon, and tonic water. Your mid notes are black currant, jasmine, and rosemary. And the base notes are sandalwood, musk, ambergris, and oak moss. So let's go ahead and spray this on a tester strip. Atomizer is decent. Nice distribution there. And listen, right off the bat, let me just get this out the way right now, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best openings of a fragrance that I have smelled this year, of fragrances that I've smelled this year, this has such a beautiful opening. Immediately you get that mint, almost has this like double mint, like spearmint gum like opening in combination with that lemon and that lime, and that tonic water gives it kind of like this zingy, like fizzy effervescence. Definitely comes off with maybe kind of like a, gin tonic mojito type of feel. I know people have said this smells a bit like gin tonic by M. McAuliffe, and you definitely get that type of vibe, although I would not describe this as being boozy. That tonic water kind of just gives it kind of that effervescent, zingy, kind of fizzy vibe. But oh my God, you smell that lime, that lemon. It doesn't come off super tart in any way. It is just very well blended at the top. That mint remains a player throughout the life of the fragrance. It does kind of take a back seat as you get to the mid and dry down. It's not overly minty in any way, not off-putting in any way. It smells absolutely fantastic. As you get to the mid and the dry down, you definitely get a little bit, at least I do, of kind of like a soapy vibe, maybe from the jasmine in the fragrance, and then it gets musky as you get into the deeper dry down of this fragrance. I went to the doctor today. I had some doctor's appointments, blood work. I just had a birthday, so I do all my annual things around that time. The lady drawing my blood was like, "You smell good." Called her coworker over to smell how I smell, because she was very impressed with the way this smells. Last night, my girl was like, "What you got on?" So right off the bat, I can tell you guys, this is definitely going to garner compliments. It is a compliment getter. It is a perfect fragrance for this time of year, for the spring and the summer. It definitely gives you that vibe, that minty, aromatic, green, fresh, clean vibe. It smells fantastic. I am about, I would say, about 6 hours into wearing the fragrance. It is sitting a little bit closer to my skin at this point, but it is there. So I would say this probably gets you somewhere in that 5 to 7 hour range. Although, again, at the 6 hour mark, it's still on skin. It's a skin scent. I can still pick up slight whiffs of the fragrance. New bottle, maybe as it macerates, matures a little bit more, I'll get a little more longevity out of it. But that is what I have been picking up upon these initial couple of wearings. Listen, I am not being hyperbolic. I bought this fragrance. Neeb is a fellow Michigander like me, so shout out to him for that. This is a 9.5 out of 10 fragrance. The highest rating I have ever given a fragrance on First Impressions Fridays. It's a 9.5 out of 10. It is one of the best smelling fragrances I have purchased in 2025, hands down. I absolutely love the way this smells. It garners compliments. It is perfect for the heat. It is a summer banger, no doubt. Neeb, you did the damn thing with this fragrance. I'm giving this one a 9.5 out of 10. Platine Blanc by Aromatics in partnership with French Avenue. Have you smelled this fragrance? I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Feel free to throw those in the comment section. Be sure to check out my social media for more. Please like and subscribe wherever you're watching this, whatever social media platform you're watching this on. That will be greatly appreciated. Once again, it's your boy Meech, aka the CI Saint. Until next time, take care. Peace.